So interest rates have been hovering pretty high. So that's why we have found the best builder incentives here in the Carolinas. But you're not going to lose out on the square footage or the floor plan because this one has it all. We're coming from you from Tega Cay today, which is located in the Fort Mill School District, according to niche.com, the #1 school district in all of the Carolinas. We've also got a community that has golf carts, golf course, pickleball, tennis courts, all within a 5-minute drive from downtown Fort Mill. So this one truly has everything. But I do have a surprise for you, so make sure you stick around. Taylor Morrison built an amazing product, and this is no exception. The community is called River Fours. We got to get inside this. This is going to be called the Waverly floor plan. It's a little bit under 3,000 square feet, and it's going to have 5 bedrooms, so it's a monster house. Here's one of the favorite features that everyone in the South loves. Dane, sitting out here, having a nice glass of lemonade. Life is good. It's the winter time for all you people that are watching this channel up north. Yes, and it's really this temperature pretty much all year round outside the summer. So let's get inside.
Let's go check this out. All right, Dean. No way. It's got one of these butler pantries.
I know you like those.
Oh yeah, these are sweet.
All right.
Oh, we got a lot of open light in here, right when we walk in.
And look how big this entranceway is. It just makes this whole room very inviting. The hallway, just check out this hallway though, Dane. Just look how
this
wide
is wide.
this is. This makes this place just really, really big. All the bedrooms, the primary bedrooms actually on the 2nd level, but we do have a surprise for you on the 1st level. Here's a couple of things that I know we like. These transient windows up here, very small, very inconspicuous, but important because they let light in. When you have light in rooms, they just look bigger. Dane's favorite features in the house. You love light fixtures.
We got fancy lights. They're always good with their designs.
You got some tray ceilings up here.
Oh yeah.
Let's check these out.
This is really nice.
There's nice carpentry here on as well. You've got the nice chair rail coming through. Check these floors out. I like this color.
Yeah, I do. And also with these like second accent tables, these are really nice.
Makes it pop. And look how they've done the carpentry. They brought it out into the hallway, so it kind of brings that feel to it. You got a ton of storage in here, but check out this awesome living space.
Whoa. Oh, we got a fire pit, a nice television, a good size.
Not a small one this time.
Yeah.
Hey, if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Dean Ardy. I'm a local realtor here. We do videos every single week, and we just put out the best communities here in the Carolinas. I'm going to put my contact information below. Go ahead, call, text, email me. Let's jump on a call. If you've got plans to move to Charlotte, you're going to want to know all about the latest deals that we're going to offer. But here, this kitchen, I am just loving this kitchen because this quartz countertop is really nice. It's a smallish island. What would you say?
Probably 8-9 feet. I mean, it's a good 4 people can fit here.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about the kitchen sink in the island? Are you a fan of it?
Me personally, I do, but I know it's a bit of a controversial point. Some people like it in other places because, to be fair, it does take up some of the space out here, especially if you got kids or if you're doing a lot of dining on here. Not everyone wants to use the formal dining room all the time, which is perfect because you have this dining area, and then sometimes the kids in the morning when you're having your coffee, kids are eating the cereal right here, you can catch up with them and they sit here. But it does take away a bit of that space. But guys, let me know what you think. Put a comment below, put a thumbs up, we'll respond to all of them. Here's one thing that I do like though, is in these kitchens, you'll see this a lot now, and these 2-tone kitchen cabinets. So sometimes you'll see them in the kitchen island, sometimes you'll see them in the lowers and then the uppers being differently. But that's a really nice feature that we're seeing right now. Now, did we even test if these are? I don't think they are.
I don't think these are soft close.
They're not soft close. You can get those hinges for them. Highly recommended. Gas cooktop, love cooking. It's a must. Got a nice hood up here. Backsplash. You do have the stainless steel package right here. So you got the microwave oven combo. And then you've got this nice little nook area right here for a wet bar. But if I were you, this is where I'd put my coffee station in here. Out the way, keep it clean, toaster oven, toaster, coffee, whatever you like to put on here. But I'm a little disappointed that they're not soft close.
We have a nice pantry in here too.
Has it got the wood or has it got...
It's got wood shelves, no metal shelves.
Oh, I was expecting the metal shelves. Oh, nice. They got custom cutter in there. Nice. Yeah. Real good stuff. All right, so let's just check out. You know what? Let's just go right over here. Small area, not huge. Perfect since you've got a formal dining room, but this round table area. Now let's get outside and have a look. Most of these are going to be on 1/4 acre. Decent size yards, Nice little, you've got porch here, you could easy screen it in. You could go ahead and change the outlet. So if you wanted to drop a TV on the wall somewhere up here, that could be an option for you. But really like this. What do you think, Dane? You like it?
I like it. I like the, you can have the curtains and kind of close off some privacy if you need it.
Nice little
But I like this living room. Again, I love these light fixtures up here. Nice TV over the fireplace.
Go a little bigger if needed, but that looks plenty big
Yeah.
enough. But speaking of TVs, the second level has an incredible loft area. So if you did want this to more of the casual watching, you want to turn that loft area into a media / home theater, you got the right setup to do so. Now, I do like the gas fireplace, but I don't always see this. So they've put some granite around it versus tiling it. It's a nice little different look. But here you got two-seater couches. You could easily put a sectional in here if you wanted to go that route. This floor plan really has it, but the designer actually say it killed it because sectioning it off like this just opens everything up. So real nice. Now we do have a bedroom downstairs. It's a guest suite bedroom. Upstairs has an incredible primary owner suite bathroom. You're gonna have to want to see that. It's incredible. So coming in here is the sales office. So when you do reach out to us, we'll get you set up with the sales rep. It's in there. That's the entranceway to the garage though, but that's where you can come in. You do have the option on here to do some drop zones. So if you wanted to do some custom carpentry, you can do that. Now this is going to be a full bathroom. Sales office, so it's kind of converted a little bit different, but you can kind of just see, if you get in here, you can see how much space you can have. So you can have a toilet, commode, sink, and a stand-up shower. So there's going to be some rearranging here, but that's where your full bathroom is, which is going to be perfect because this is going to be your guest suite in here. See a slight transition now. You got the carpet coming in, decent sized. I would say that's a queen size bed.
That's a queen. We got, I mean, enough room for 2 night tables and pretty good sized windows. I like the size of these.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's decent size. You got the closet in here as well. Perfect. If you needed that bedroom, great. If you needed it to be your home office, you could do that. I personally am a big fan of when they continue the floors though. I like it when my clients, I always encourage them, just do the whole floor if you're doing the LVP route. I think it looks really, really good. So here's that kitchen up here. But now we got a little surprise for you. Look at this gorgeous community. See the lot sizes here, the space between the houses, and you got a nice little pocket park over here.
Look at this. This is nice. We can play some flag football. We should go show them a little more of the community. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea.
Let's do it.
Let's go. So when people are coming to Tega Cay, when they're looking to buy in this area, it's not just the house, sticks and bricks. You're gonna really want the lifestyle that it offers. And like right here, it's so family friendly. And just over here, you've got this incredible rec league, softball, baseball. This is absolutely packed here at the weekends. And this place is called Rundy Park. But notice the sidewalks on here, because when people look at Tega Cay, one of the things they always mention is just the walkability about it. Everywhere is trailed around here. You can walk for miles all the way to Lake Wylie. It is so close. Golf cart community, and we're gonna see here in a sec, Dane, so make sure we
look
get
at
that
this.
camera.
We have a little golf cart path across.
Yep. So if you like that resort lifestyle, just look what some of this offers here. Nice. These people don't have jobs playing at lunchtime on a Monday.
Yeah, look at them.
I need that job. But just look at this, and there's a ton of houses all around the golf course.
And then I just saw a sign for pickleball and tennis courts.
Yep, that's the parking lot. But see this trail between the trees over here? I mean, these are concrete trails here. And then listen, let me just slow down so you can see.
Yeah, here, slow down a little bit. There we go. Look at that. What is that? That's probably, what, 6 by 12 pickleball courts?
Yeah, and that place gets real busy. And then literally right next door, here is the Tega Cay Golf Club. So when you're in a community like this has everything at your kind of disposal on here. And then once we start going back and we start to see that second level of the house, the incentives that the builder is offering right now, I personally haven't seen anything even close to this much dollar amount. The incentives is absolutely insane. So we can't wait just to get back now. We're going to show you that second level. So I wasn't joking when I said the bonus room loft area was a killer. Just look at the size of this. 3 windows, natural light. You got a big old TV on the wall, and look how big you could go. You get a 75, 85 in there. Absolutely no problem. But then check this out.
Oh, we got speakers up here. Wow.
So you could do the home theater system in here if you don't already have your components set up. Here is a great space though. This is like, again, your second area, especially if you've got kids or you want that man cave, you got that she shed area going on. Primary owner suite. For this builder, this has to be the nicest bathroom I've seen in the whole Taylor Morrison line in this build development. So here we've got the first bedroom. So you're gonna have the laundry room, pretty straightforward in here. It does transition to a nice tile, so I'll give it some props there, but otherwise it's just pretty plain. You could have a space in the sink in there if you wanted to include this. So here is gonna be the second bedroom. It's a decent size. Obviously it's staged right now for a home office, so it'll give you some ideas. It's actually a pretty nice staging ideas. You've got the Morris family to-do list. Oh, they don't have much going on.
A lot of volleyball and yoga, I guess.
Yeah, that'll be a nice life.
But they got a good closet.
Yeah, but have a look. See if it's got those wire shelvings.
Oh, we got wire shelvings, but still, I mean, a pretty good size. 2 doors.
Just one window in here, so it is a little bit darker, but it's good for the size. Now, they do have a full bathroom in here, which will be pretty much shared from the whole up house loft area. But if you like Jack and Jill's, we've got something coming here for you. But this is a granite, same white shanky cabinets. Tile flooring looks the same as the laundry room. And then you've got the bath shower combo, subway tiles cut out. So a nice little piece in there. All right, you want to go and check out these Jack and Jill's?
Yeah, let's go see this.
The primary owner suite though. That's pretty
really
nice.
nice.
Now, what I like about that primary owner suite though, it's at the back of the house. All the bedrooms are at the front and the side, so you do have a little bit of seclusion from you, which is real nice. But check out this first bedroom. This is really unusual, and it's because of the outside elevation. You've got these two standard windows and then the oversized. You don't see that much, and I like the look of what it's done. Decent sized bedroom. It's a little bit bigger. You've got a walk-in closet. It does go through back through that wall, so there's plenty of space in here. One of my clients that reached out to me ended up with something like this, and they ended up putting a piece of furniture there, a drawer in there, and it solved a ton of problems with some of these tighter closets. But you know, I'd give it a solid 5, 6 out of 10 for this size of the room. Here's, we got a Jack and Jill, but you know what might make sense? Do you want to go walk around there?
Check this out. Okay. Oh, some bunk beds. I like this. And then, oh, this got a walk-in closet over here, Dean.
Yes, it does.
Look at this.
If the other one was
good size,
6, 7 out of 10, this one's an 8, 9 out of 10. Room is slightly bigger, side windows, so it is a little bit darker in here, but you make up for it with that huge closet in there. But here's this Jack and Jill. So here are the two entrance points right here. Looks really, really good.
Got the split, but the shower is standalone.
Yeah, so you've got the shower and then you've got the commode in here. So if you do have a couple of kids and one of them is sharing this bathroom, if one's in the shower or the toilet, it doesn't kind of block the sink, the whole area up. So you can just kind of close this off. Got access. You got the 2 sinks up here. Got a nice countertop. That's a quartz countertop. It's actually nicer than the other one. White shaker cabinets. You know, this is a really nice setup, especially if you just have 2 children. This would be a really good area. But now we got to go ahead and check out his primary owner suite. We've been talking this bathroom up, so we're gonna have to get in there pretty quick. But just look at the size of this.
Oh, we got the ceilings, the tray ceilings again.
Tray ceilings are back here in here. The only thing that I would change in this, I know you like light fixtures, but I'm a fan guy. I think we need a fan in this room, especially in the summer months. But you got a king size bed as a point of reference. Headboards are always, you know, important to take into consideration. If you did want to do the California King, you could do it with this space, so you wouldn't be blocking up the 2 windows, which is nice. Carpet in here, but this is a nice size room. Nice little piece of furniture here. If you wanted to, you could put a TV on the wall. Yeah, nice little spot.
Let's go see that bathroom.
Okay, we got one more pit stop before we get in there. We got the his and the hers. I was looking at both of these. Which is the biggest? I'm thinking this is the biggest.
You think this one's bigger?
Yeah, I think this one's the big one. Yep.
You got wire shelves.
Yeah, you could change those. Pretty good though. But check out this bathroom. This is huge and this is really nice. A bathtub?
Whoa.
No bathtub. You don't need to make a decision on this one because you have the bathtub. You got a beautiful walk-in shower in here. tiled up. You got the bench down here. You got some really nice tiles. Nice. This is a really, really nice shower. You've got a nice little cut-in in there. This is good. And you've got this gorgeous, gorgeous vanity over here. It's really nice. Same, this is the same color as the downstairs kitchen island. They brought that up here and it works. They've done a really good job.
Well, I like the spacing in between the two sinks.
So you're not, when you're brushing your teeth.
You're not hitting elbows. Yeah, I like that.
And then this one's real important. If you have a commode, it's out the way, door closed, nice and private in here. And of course, you've got, last but not least, a nice little size linen closet. So the price on some of these houses is one of the most aggressively priced that I've seen in this entire area. And we're going to go through that right now. So the time you've been waiting for is to hear exactly what these builder incentives are. They're offering $50,000. That's right. In a year where we've averaged in the mid sixes as far as interest rates, these incentives are absolutely incredible, but it does get a little bit better because if you go ahead and use their mortgage company, they can lock you in at 4.99% all the way through July of 2026. So they have got some locked in rates for another 6 months, which is unheard of right now. Now I'm going to give you some specifics on some of the pricing. So right now they actually only have one spec home. That's how fast they're selling. So guys, pause this video, do whatever you need to do, write my contact information down, call, text, email, and I'm going to go ahead and put a QR code in the corner there. Go ahead and scan that. I'm happy to give you a call whichever way you prefer. Now, the Elizabeth floor plan, they've got one available that's going to be ready in April 26, and it's going to be priced out the door at $599,000. But I want to give you some ideas on some of the different floor plans because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different floor plans with their elevation changes. So they start as low. If you're looking for that single level living ranch homes up to 4 bedrooms, they start at $489,000. The Laney, slightly bigger, 506. The Presley, 511. These are the starting prices on here. And the Elizabeth, as you know, that starts in the mid 500s, but with the lot premium, you can get them right around that high 500s. Now, the bigger ones are going to be the Waverly and the Somersets. So they can go up as high as 4,300 square feet. And the reason they can do that, this floor plan, you can actually put a third level on here. And there's some basement lots available. So if you want a traditional 2-story or 1-story, but you want to go that basements on there, you're going to have some options on there. And they start in the high 500s. So 586 for the Waverly and 599 for the Somerset. So guys, I hope this video brought some value to you. Do not wait for these deals to end. We do not know how long they're going to last. So time is of the essence. Reach out to me today. I'm going to put my contact information right here below. Now, if you like this builder, but you're looking for something on the other side of town, don't worry, I've got you covered. I'm going to put a link to another video right here. And until the next video, see you around town and God bless.